Yeah, I think the story is so enchanting because between dealer and artist in Australia, our region is country. Then next, Mrs. Houston worked her lips. You could almost hear her mental calculation. The white gallery, a white abstraction, white on white, Malevitch, New York. She dabbed the sweat from her brow and pulled herself together. Winston, she pointed a finger at the canvas. Yes. Winston, you didn't use the titanium white like I said. What's the use my paying for expensive pigments if you don't even use them? You've been using chink white, haven't you? Answer me. Winston's reaction was to fold his arms across his face and peer through the chink like a child playing peekaboo. Did you, or did you not, use the titanium white? No, Winston shouted, with lowering his arms. I thought not, she said, and raised her chin in satisfaction. So then looked again at the canvas and spotted a tiny tear, less than an inch long, on the edge of one of the circles. And look, she cried, you've torn it. Winston, you've torn the canvas. Do you know what that means? This painting will have to be relined. I shall have to send this painting to the restorers in Melbourne, and it'll cost at least $300. It's a shame. Winston, who had dropped his defenses, wrapped his arms around his face again and presented a blank front to the dealer. It's a shame, she repeated. The onlookers stared at the canvas as though they were staring at a corpse. Mrs. Houston's jaw began to quiver. She had gone too far and would have to assume a more conciliatory tone. But it's a nice painting, Winston, she said. It will do nicely for our travelling exhibition. I told you we were making a collection, didn't I? All of the best Pentobi artists, didn't I? Do you hear me? Her voice sounded anxious. Winston said nothing. Do you hear me? Yes, he drawled, and let down his arms. Well, that's all right then, isn't it? She tried to laugh. Yes. She took a pad and a pencil from her shoulder bag. So what's the story, Winston? What story? The story of the painting. I painted it. I know you painted it. And then, what's the dreaming story? I can't sell a painting without a story. You know that? Do I? You do. Oh, man, he said. Thank you. She started scribbling on the pad. So the painting's an old man dreaming? Yes. And? And what? The rest of the story. What story? The story of the old man, she said furiously. What is the old man doing? Walking, said Winston, who doodled a trouble-dotted line in the sand. Walking, said Winston, who doodled a double-dotted line. Oh, that was Winston, yes. Of course he's walking, she said. Oh, yeah, that's... Of course he's walking. Of course he's walking, she said. Where's he walking to? Winston bugged his eyes at the canvas and looked up at his policeman. Bobby winked. I ask you, said Mrs. Houston, mounting her syllables. Where is the old man walking? Winston drew his lips and said nothing. Where was that? She pointed to one of the white circles. Salt pan, he said. And that one? Salt pan. And that one?